Where in the world is Shakur Stevenson? After signing the Zoo for boxing, I got some questions also about Shakur Stevenson's weight. Lego. Yeah, dig. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I would be remiss if I did not make this video. I've actually had this video on deck. I'm just now making time to make the video. But I got a lot of questions, right? Where is Shakur Stevenson, right? And we'll get to that in a second. It's also Ego Weight Watchers, a.k.a. Ill, where I give you a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after, and progress picks, especially when they have an upcoming fight. Again, I don't know when Shakur is fighting. But when Clarissa fought, she had the support of Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, and Shakur Stevenson. And this picture came out on her fight night. And immediately what I noticed is, how come Shakur look bigger than Floyd? Think about it. Shakur keeps doing interviews saying, oh, I'm just a little guy. Oh, I'm really a 35-pounder. Oh, I'm not that big. Floyd is retired. Retired Floyd has been fighting in the 150s. He even, as a pro, in his main career, the 50-0, fought at 154 pounds against Cotto, against Oscar De La Hoya, the Canelo Payday, you want the payday. I know that, right? That was at 152 a catch weight. So if Shakur's as small as he says, how come he's with Crawford, who retired, so he's able to weigh whatever he wants comfortably without the threat of having to make weight or stay close to your weight? Crawford's in shape, right? Last fought at 168. They're there for Clarissa Shields' fight. She is 5'8"-ish, 5'9", whatever. I don't know what kind of, if she has heels on or it looks like slides, slippers. But Clarissa Shields just came from 175 heavyweight. But even for that fight, she was 160 pounds. And Shakur don't look out of place. What I mean is, if you do the same picture and eliminate Shakur and put Bam Rodriguez or Naoya Inoue is kind of big, but definitely like a Bam Rodriguez, even a Tank Davis, he not going to look like these 150, 160-pound people. It's going to look like he's smaller and shorter. So it led me to today's video. Where's Shakur? What's going on with him? How hard is it for a person to sign and get a fight? Inquiring minds would love to know, right? So here's another angle of the picture, and you guys let me know in the comment section, but I don't see Shakur as not being filled out and comparable size to all these much bigger weight people. And we know he sparred with Bud Crawford, right? Look, that's him with Clarissa Shields. He don't look tiny. So what's all this business about, I'm a true lightweight? She's fought at 160. And you're in the ring with her looking like the same mass, the same size. Like, what's going on? Y'all let me know in the comment section. This is, to me, what is hurtful to boxing. Because this new generation, it ain't it. It ain't it. You got some talent, but it's not like the fighters from yesteryear. And then people aren't fighting. And then you got this little gamesmanship of like, where are the Roy Jones Jr., where he's just like, man, I just want to fight. Let me fight. You know what I mean? You got people being strategic. Shakur complaining about Tank Davis and weight stipulations in the Ryan fight. But then now he's trying to portray like he's this tiny fighter. But then we've seen a million pictures of him next to Bud Crawford, and he don't look so small to me, right? Shakur continues to do this weird thing as well, where he'll tell you all of who he don't want to fight, but who do you want to fight? It's cool that you're training and staying ready and all that type of stuff. But who do you want to fight? Right here, this is another problem. Keyshawn, like, oh, Star, it's too much buddy stuff. Floyd and Zab were good and cool, and then they end up fighting, and then they were cool after that, right? So this was posted July 9th, as you guys seen. Look, Berlanga is like too much. Like, what happened to enemies in boxing? You know what I mean? July 9th, and we're getting close to September. We don't know who Shakur is going to fight. And again, Shakur keeps telling you who he's not going to fight and stipulations and stuff, right? Rather than telling you who he is going to fight. Like, he's like, I ain't fighting El Rayo. You're with Zuffa. He's with Zuffa. He got power. He just beat and knocked out the guy that you didn't look great with, Edwin De Los Santos, in a rematch. Why not fight El Rayo? You know, is clearly no worse than Padley or some of your other fights. You know what I mean? Rayo's a former champion. So it's like you want to pick and choose certain angles or certain fights. I don't know. But then I came across this. This came across the desk. And I'm like, man, ain't no way. First of all, I've been in boxing a long time. So the person he's with in this picture, I know him. He was out here in the Bay Area. He lived out in the Bay Area. So I know him personally, right? I've been in the gym with him. I've stood next to him, right? So I know how big he is or what his size is, what his height is, to give me a great idea of Shakur Stevenson's size. And I'm looking at this picture, and Shakur just don't look tiny like he's portraying. And this is what I'm saying. And again, I know the guy in the picture personally, so I have a point of reference, right? And Shakur looks very filled out. So why can't you fight Devin Haney at 147? Why can't you move up and fight somebody at 147, right? He's like, I'll probably end my career maybe at 147 because I'm not that big. So I don't think something's up. I don't know. I don't know if he fully trusts his skills and his power because it seems a little shifty. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.